Good morning and welcome to Galen Eagle Day 2022. I am Diana Gomez Perifeet. It's a pleasure to be here with you this morning. Beside me is Raul Castillo, the SGA president, and together we are going to MC this morning's opening ceremonies. So we want to start with our national anthem, and I ask you all to please stand. Please stay standing, and I'd like to ask Marissa to kindly come and give us blessings and gratitude for the day.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
It is my privilege and pleasure to welcome you to Galen University. As we gather today, we humbly thank those for their gift of support in making this day truly special. For each mind and heart that fills the presence of today's event, we also thank you. In gratitude, let us first give thanks for this beautiful morning, a blessing of life, and let us remember that wherever we go, spread love, joy, peace, goodness, and faithfulness. Equally, we ask that on this day, that you may be led to value and to celebrate our Belizean diversity. Like eagles, may we continue to soar high and continue to have great vision through immense courage and strength. In end, I wish everyone a happy Eagle Day on behalf of Galen Student Government. So let's have fun, everybody.
Thank you so much, Marisa. On behalf of the SGA, we'd like to say thank you to all the students that came out today. For all of you who have traveled from the outer districts and who woke up early this morning to be here, we just want to say an exceptional thank you to all. I'd like to now call on Dr. Eve Eard to give the welcoming remarks. Yes, you can sit down.
Good morning. This is the day the Lord has given us, and we shall rejoice and be glad in it. Amen. This is a truly beautiful day. Just a little over 2 years ago, I think it was somewhere like March 12th or 13th, I gathered the deans and the other university administrators in my office, and we made plans that Galen was going to close its doors for face-to-face classes the following Monday. And I sent out an email to the student body explaining to them that other than those students who were on campus, nothing would change for their classes. And Galen, for all intents and purposes, became a completely virtual university campus. We made sure that all of our faculty and staff had the necessary resources to continue to serve our students as efficiently as they had always served our students. I remember the then Minister of Education a few days later on saying, "And you too, Galen University, you have to close." And I texted the man, I said, "Sir, we don't close." Because that's the way we are. We're proactive, we're agile, and we respond immediately as a need arises. So today is an extremely joyful day for me. I came to school this morning. Well, yesterday I was all day in Belize City attending a conference where several of our esteemed Lady Eagle professors presented wonderful papers. And I stayed behind a little bit later to pick up a few necessary items that we had required for today. And when we drove in about 5:20 yesterday evening, the campus was virtually transformed. And the transformation, the cleanup that we've done, what you see here is just the beginning of what we hope to do, what we will do, not what we hope to do, what we plan to do, what we will do in order to reopen for face-to-face classes for many students in May. And then when school reopens in September, we are going to be back on campus live. We'll be physically present here, but all the students who want to take classes online, we will still have that because we did that before. So I welcome you all here today. I'm really grateful. I'm overjoyed to see how many people came out today. I feel the same way that I do when I travel. I'm away from home. When I travel, and you know, when you're flying into Belize and you look down and you see the Keys, and then you see the river, and even when it's in flood, there's an emotion that comes up in my chest, and I want to cry. And when I disembark from the plane, if I could bend down far enough to kiss the ground, I would too. That's the same feeling of joy and emotion that I felt this morning when I came to school, and there were already students here on campus. Many of you, I only know by name because you started classes. You might have started in January 2020. Some of you started in September 2020 or last September. And so for many of you, this is your first time at the university on campus, physically present. For many of you, including our student government president, you will be graduating without ever having, well, no, you will. If you can't come to class in May. And Ms. Monica has already told me that we're going to have an engaged student life on campus so that you could feel what it is like to be on campus. Not that when you are off campus and online, students were still engaged. While we were online, we started the only Rotaract Club in the region, and I think it might be one of the few in the world. Am I right, Chairman?
Yeah.
We are one of the few Rotaract clubs in the world. And I see the posts and the things that the Rotary that club has been doing online, and I'm really proud. And so I welcome you today. I thank you for coming out. I welcome all the people that are getting off of the bus right now. This is fantastic. And they're not Eagle students yet, but they are Eagles in the making. They are here to visit Galen and to learn about our programs and services. So I welcome you. Welcome to Galen University. We look forward to working with you and serving you next year. So, having said that, thank you for coming out. Have a really great day. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, Dr. Aird, for that warm welcome. It is going to be a harpy day. That is our motto for today. We're going to have a harpy day. All right. So I want to now, and I do welcome our students. It's a pleasure to see you here with us this morning. I want to now welcome our Chairman, Dr. Rene Villanueva, Chairman of the Board of Trustees, to give some chairman remarks. And happy birthday, Chairman. Mm-hmm.
Room. I was a bit concerned about the height of the tent, because I know I'm not too very tall. Right? Nah. Good morning, and it's an honor and a privilege and a pleasure to be able to welcome you here to Galen. You have chosen Galen and you have done the right thing. So because you have done the right thing, give yourselves a round of applause, please. Because it's all about being an eagle. But not just an ordinary eagle, a Galen eagle. Right? A harpy eagle. And being a harpy eagle means you'll be a happy eagle. Just now, when I was being introduced, it was said that it's my birthday today. So yes, today is my birthday. I am not ashamed to say that I'm 72 years old today, and I'm feeling very good at 72. All right? Been around a lot. Have had some experiences in the building of my country. Was around for independence. Was around when the flag was chosen. Was around when we had that first ceremony 40 years ago, and that sort of thing. So I feel good about that. I feel good about Galen as well, because Galen in itself is a major accomplishment in the life of our new, young, independent nation, because it prepares you to be a part of the nation building that is required of all of us if we are going to have a successful country. So I'd like to take the opportunity, when I'm younger, right, and I say, boy, you only fool, eh? You hear people like say that sometimes, you only fool there. I tell you, yeah, man, I got an excuse. What is yours? I got an excuse. I born on the day. So I am allowed to some latitude, And I'm proud to be born on 1st of April. Anyway, let me start off commending the Provost, Dr. Evie Aird. You heard a glowing welcome from her. And I think we should give her a round of applause. She and the deans and the staff here at Galen, they will do their best to ensure that you have the highest quality education possible, right? Then another thing we feel good about today, not only because we're here at Galen, but that the restrictions on COVID have been lifted. And look, when they lift it, they say, tomorrow when their birthday, so we lift the restrictions for COVID, right? So it's restricted as, so those are lifted as of today, right? No, they didn't say that. But yes, it feels good to be able to stand here in the open air without a mask on and breathing hard, trying to breathe through it and that sort of thing, right? We long for this, and so we are relieved, but we must continue being careful. We cannot take it for granted that, okay, it's gone. We have to take care of ourselves. Our Provost, Dr. Evia, likes to say, learn, grow, succeed. And Galen, of course, is designed just to enable you to achieve that, to learn, to grow, and to succeed. We promote, of course, academic excellence, sustainable development, and lifelong learning. But today is Eagles Day. And let's look at what an eagle is all about. Eagles, they're the largest and strongest bird in the bird kingdom, right? They fly higher than everybody else, any other bird. But eagles don't fly around just with any other bird. They soar higher and fly with other eagles. And the advice here is that you become like who you keep around you. So make sure you keep good company, because eagles hang out with eagles, right? Success. Eagles have vision. Eagles have vision. They can focus on an object over 5 kilometers away, and then they zero in on it. And they do not falter. They are determined to reach their objective, just like how you are determined to reach your educational objectives here at Galen. It does not give up despite the obstacles. So, you should not do that either. Every obstacle is an opportunity to improve as you move towards the goals you have in life. Eagles are also fearless. They do not surrender easily. The same in life. Like the eagle, do not give up until you have reached your goal. Like I said before, learn from your obstacles. Very much in line is this is a saying that guided me for many years, and it still does. Success consists of getting up one more time than you fall. Never give up. Use the experience like the eagle uses the storm clouds and winds to fly higher, to fly above it. Be tenacious in all you do. The eagle does not hide from the storm. Other birds go shelter from the storm. The eagle does not hide from the storm, but instead it uses the wind from the storm to glide on. So in order to achieve, you cannot be afraid of challenges. Face them head on and use them to glide towards your goal. Right? What is important is your actions, what you do, what you're looking for in life. So don't try to live somebody else's life. Live your own. Love yourself first. Love your neighbor as yourself. I always refer to that part of the Bible where it says, love God with all your heart and soul and love your neighbor as yourself. You notice Jesus never said, love your neighbor more than yourself. He said, love your neighbor as yourself. So you got to find out that love that is within you. And then when you learn the love that is within you, then you can express it externally towards your neighbor, right? I like to use the parable that he gave in comparison as well, right? He said, this man was on the ground, the next one passed, his fellow compatriot, and did not look at him. But his enemy passed and saw him on the ground, picked him up, healed him, put him on his donkey, and took him to an inn and paid the innkeeper. He had to have had a donkey, and he had to have had the wherewithal to pay the innkeeper, and where had you. So he had to have loved himself, and he saw himself on the ground. That's why he picked up the guy, right? So love yourself, right? And like the eagle, always seek to renew your strength. Renew your strength by dropping things that are no longer of value and turning to better things that will take you to higher heights in life. Remember, eagles, today is Eagle Day, and eagles are seen as a symbol of beauty, bravery, courage, honor, pride, determination, grace, and strength. And yes, leaders, eagles are leaders in all they do. So everything an eagle does, he or she is a leader. So they fly alone at high altitude, they have vision, they're fearless and tenacious, they're not afraid of change, and they're not afraid of leaving their comfort zone. So, like the eagle, have that powerful vision, hold on to that powerful vision, be fearless, be tenacious, and fly high. Welcome, Galen Eagles, and enjoy your stay here at Galen. And thank you so much for choosing, are you for choosing love, right? So I said thank you for choosing Galen, because Galen is nothing but love, right, Provost? All right, Galen is nothing but love. So I will just say it, let me see if I can say it correctly, like how we do it. Should I say Belize and beyond too? Because we do have connections beyond. So we'll just say Belize and beyond. Thanks for choosing Galen. Thank you. All the best.
Can we do a quick little happy birthday, just the first two lines to Chief? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Chairman. To you. Woo. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Rene Villanueva, for your eagle welcome. I want to now call on Raul Castillo. He's the SGA president, and it's about time he gets an opportunity to meet you face to face, to address us all face to face. Raul?
Good morning, Eagles. I am honored to welcome you to the first ever Eagle Day and Expo. It feels so heartwarming to finally be able to gather together and have all our Eagles meet at the nest. It has been almost 2 years since we have been able to be with each other and feel the Eagles' love. The pandemic has unfortunately robbed us of experiencing our university in its fullest glory. But today, I encourage you all to enjoy and rediscover the reason why you chose Galen. Being back on campus feels like a breath of fresh air, not only because we don't have to wear masks anymore with the new SI, but Eagle Day has been created to showcase our school and what Galen has to offer. Some of what you will see today is information about our amazing programs that are pertinent and necessary to Belize, knowledgeable and enthusiastic faculty that are actively engaged with students, and clubs that are exciting and innovative. We welcome you to explore and see what it is like to be a Galen Eagle on campus. It is also a privilege to be a member of the Galen University community of outstanding students, staff, and instructors. For some, like myself, this will be the first time that we will be able to spend some quality time on campus. Who can imagine 2 years gone by like nothing? But like what Dr. Eve said, Galen was ready with the online platform and everything went smoothly. We can now finally match the voices in our classes to the faces we see around, and we can also finally see how tall or short you are in person. On behalf of the Student Government Association at Galen University, we want to extend a big thank you to everyone who has taken time to be with us today. To all those who will be actively participating in activities and helping throughout the day, thank you for all your assistance. Additionally, I'd like to extend a thank you to the amazing faculty and staff for organizing this event for us fellow Eagles. Without you, this day wouldn't be possible. I would also like to take this time to mention that during the summer semester, students will also be granted with the opportunity to experience hybrid classes. This marks the time for normal classes to begin. All signs point to the startup of being back on campus and getting to interact with each other face to face. To all you, the students, I must say how amazing it has been to see how resilient we all have been during these times of adversities. You have persevered and soared like a true eagle. Now on this day, rejoice, celebrate, and enjoy the day with all the Galen Eagles. I hope you have a happy day. Thank you.
Now, this award, we plan to make it as an annual event, was organized by a collective of senior female faculty and staff from the Galen University. This award plans to recognize a woman who is strong, is a positive influence, displays unwavering passion and commitment to issues affecting the country, and is a positive influence in the field of education, who is also working towards the development of Belize, is community and service driven, is making contributions to develop, encourage, and strengthen the participation of women and girls. Overall, it's a woman that has made significant contributions that has led to inspiring change. The recipient for this year's award, for this first year, is a mother, is a wife, is a grandmother, is a sister, is a friend, is a colleague. She's a mover and shaker and has strong faith in God. She is a dynamic woman of substance. Her career in education in Belize spans over 40 years, with the last 35 being in higher education. Dr. Cynthia Eve Aird is currently the provost of Galen University, a post she has held since December 1st, 2014. She first joined Galen in 2003 as an assistant professor. She left Galen in 2008 to start the post of president and principal at Sacred Heart College in San Ignacio. She earned her MED from the University of New Brunswick as a Canadian Commonwealth Scholar, and a PhD in Curriculum and Instruction and Administration with a minor in Higher Ed from Boston College in 2001, where she was a Fulbright Scholar. Dr. Aird has enjoyed a 40-year career in education, with 35 years working in higher ed in Belize, specifically in English as a second language, teacher education at the former Belcas, the former University College of Belize, University of Belize, Sacred Heart College, and Galen University. As such, she has served as chair on several educational organizations, namely Association of Tertiary Level Institutions in Belize, ATLIB, Consortium of Belize Education for Cooperation, COBEC, and Belize Board of Teacher Education, BBTE. Dr. Aird is keenly interested in higher education in developing countries and has advocated strongly to develop a national higher education policy that addresses sustainable financing and national development priorities. As provost of Galen University, Dr. Aird has supported national efforts to end gender-based violence. Under her leadership, the university has actively participated in the annual 16 Days of Activism to End Domestic Violence and Women's Month in March. She has committed to introducing a certificate program in gender studies at the university. Dr. Aird exemplifies what it means to be a successful, dynamic, empowered, and strong woman. She might consider herself as ordinary or as just Nana, recognized by only her grandkids and those closest to her. But she has been there, for example, to encourage, to support, to assist in fundraising for a good cause. I salute Dr. Aird for her leadership, dedication to education, commitment to student success, and passion and commitment to issues affecting the lives of women and girls. Dr. Aaron?
This was not on the approved agenda. I did? Where's Juanita? I'm humbled. I stand really on the shoulders of women who have traveled before me and who travel alongside me, including my mother, who is no longer with me, but she believed in my passion and my desire to have a university education and supported me when my father would have preferred that I did not go to the big bad United States and live in a university dorm where I could be open to all sorts of evil influences. But I thank you for this award, Galen University. This is, not, I accept it, but this is an award that all of us here at Galen have earned, including my staff, all of us. What I do here, it's not what Eve does, but it's what we all do together. And so I thank you very much, and I salute you as well. And of course, I salute the chairman of the Board of Trustees and the Board of Trustees and the Galen University Board of Directors that enable everything that we do at Galen to happen. So thank you very, very much. I'm indeed humbled.
Dr. Eve, you know, it's difficult to put in words the appreciation of the Board of Trustees for the magnificent work that you do here at Galen University. Dr. Eve is the glue that keeps everything together. Everything works better because of Dr. Eve. When I look at how she operates, I say, you can see the virtues that are extolled in the Bible, because she's a deep believer. Those of faith, hope, and love. And the greatest is love. Now, I'm not talking about Love FM right now. I'm talking about Dr. Eve and how she feels, how she does things. She loves what she does. It is obvious that she loves what she does. And she set her goals in faith. And she keeps all of us moving with that hope that one day we will realize all our dreams. And in that dream, of course, is our university city and many other things too numerous to mention right now. But because of the leadership of Dr. Eve Aird, we are where we are. So what else can I say but congratulations, Dr. Eve. I know you didn't know anything about this. As a matter of fact, I can let you into a little secret. They never tell me till this morning. You don't want to tell nobody, not true? They didn't want me to broadcast it, so they kept it a secret even from me and didn't tell me till this morning. But congratulations again, Dr. Eve, on behalf of the Board of Trustees. And also, I must add, and even though I'm not on that particular board, on behalf of the Board of Directors, I'm sure Costas will be very happy to extend his congratulations as well. So I do so on behalf of the Chairman of the Board of Directors and the Board of Trustees and on both boards that manage Galen University. Thank you so much. Give her a round of applause, please. Dr. Eve Aird, Provost, Galen University, Águila número uno. All the best. Where are you? Okay.
Thank you, Dr. Villanueva. Dr. Aird, you see the things that we concoct when you're not around. I want to thank the committee that was so quick in forming and making decision and getting everything done and made in time for today. So our SGA president was part of the committee. Dr. Macmillan was also part of the committee. Dr. Harrison, Miss Monica, Dr. Dean Gibbs, Dr. Catus, Miss Maribel. Did I leave out anybody? It was like 7 of you I know. We have a fantastic faculty and staff. Miss Mel, yes, busybody Miss Mel. I mean, the things that little woman gets done for us it's amazing. So we do have an amazing staff, and we're really so happy that we are one big Eagle family. Right, so I'd like to now quickly, is Tina here yet? Ladies and gentlemen, we're waiting for Tina Herrera to arrive so that we can recognize our Eagle paddlers, and we cannot do that without her. She was such a huge part of our La Ruta Maya team, and I know her transportation had a bit of difficulties, but she's on her way. So in the meantime, I want, for those of you who it's the first time you're coming on campus, because I know for many of you it's the first time, I want to ask some of our faculty and staff who are around to stand so you can meet us in person. Our Deputy Registrar, Ms. Maribel. Ms. Maribel, would you please stand? So when you talk to our Registrar, so you know who it is. All right, so we have Ms. Monica Mansour. Most of you may know Ms. Monica already, I think. So Ms. Monica is the Director of Student Affairs. Ms. Monica. Dr. Sylvia Catus. Dr. is the Dean of the Faculty of Art, Science, and Technology. Dr. Catus is the Dean of Business and Entrepreneurship. Dean Sherry Gibbs is the Dean of Art, Science, and Technology. I correct myself quickly there. Okay, so Dr. Dorian Barrow. Where's Dr. Barrow? Dr. Barrow is all the way on the... We have our finance officers. Our finance officers are also under the tent. Can you all please stand? We have we couldn't do what we do without our finance team. So Miss Shirley, Miss Lisa, Miss Fran. Who am I forgetting? Oh, I'm marketing. Yeah. Dr. Harrison, would you please stand? Dr. Harrison is Associate Professor in the Faculty of Education. Mr. Eulalio Torres. Coach Bernie Tarr, who through the whole 2 years of not being able to play athletics was still ensured his team kept close. Dr. Macmillan. Any other faculty who's on the, could you please just stand? So, yeah. Miss Stacy Tewes. Miss Stacy. Our, I already acknowledged Miss Monica. Oh, yeah, our marketing team, yes. Our marketing team and our maintenance team. Can you all please just, literally, along with our student affairs team. So Miss Monica, Miss Daney, James, Ashley, all our work scholars, Mr. Nelson, Mr. Oni, Miss Claudia, Miss Daniela, Mr. Owen. Who am I forgetting? Miss Gabriela. All made today possible. Right. So, So I want to use this opportunity to invite Miss Shante Torres. I know it's a little bit earlier than we planned, but we have a Galen song, and maybe many of you have heard it. You're not so familiar with the words, but I think now might be a good time to have Miss. James, is there any way we could share the actual words of it, or it's too late for that? That's fine. So we're kind of shuffling the agenda a little bit.
Good morning, everyone. I'm excited to be here. This is the first time I officially get to see all the Galen Eagles,
On the lovely hills of Galen, purest mountain rose and fell, watering the western garden, where our students now excel, reaching higher, sister, brother, ever pacing one another. Vision glorious, vision best, harbor future that shall last. In the sacred groves of Galen, pride and knowledge ever dwell, with a ancient Mayan culture, still inspiring to excel. Great technology refining, best of old and new combining. Vision glorious, vision best, harbor future that shall last. Thank you.
Very well done, Shante. Are you graduating?
No. Oh, good.
Great. July 17th, you will be singing that at our graduation. I just want to give a history, and I will ask Miss Monica. Monica, can you send the words of the song, the Galen anthem, to all students so they become familiar with it? There you are. But I want to share a little bit of the history of the anthem and how we came by it. Galen University has entered into a partnership with we approached Sir Colville Young, our former Governor General, and we asked his permission to open an institute, which COVID has delayed, but we are not going to make COVID delayed any longer. An institute called the Sir Colville Young Institute for Art, Culture, Music, and Drama. And the intent of the institute is to, one, collect and safeguard our cultural heritage. We hope to be able to offer summer programs in art. We have a resident artist. He's our resident artist, Fernando Cruz. He teaches art and mural painting and so on. Drama, and even performing some of the pieces that Sir Colville has composed. Music, drama, culture, whatever, that's Belizean. He was so delighted, and he's met with us several times. He's visited the campus every time he has the chairman bring him to Kaya. They're great friends. He stops by to spend time with us. And out of the blue, he called the chairman and said, "Look, I've written an anthem for Galen University." And here we have it. We played it for the first time at our graduation ceremony last year. And this year we will proudly have a Galen Eagle sing the anthem. Yeah. Very well done, Shante. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Aird, and thank you, Shante. Getting today ready and everything going was no easy feat, but we are really grateful for the team that we have here. There's one person I didn't recognize earlier. She writes all the checks. She sends all the monies to the bank. She made sure we were paid every time over the entire time we were working from home, and that's no easy feat. She keeps on top of the money, and I want to introduce Ms. Juanita Kawa and thank her for making making sure that all of the expenses are paid on time. Ms. Juanita, thank you so much. Much appreciated. All right, so I'm beginning to think we might need to move the recognition of our paddlers to this afternoon and to probably a part of Ms. Monica's activities for the afternoon. So I quickly want to go over what we have for you today. All of our student clubs have booths, and I invite you all to view all that's on display. So all of the booths are inside. It's a lot cooler inside, so you get to walk through our campus. Our campus, as you may know, is very unique. It's very warm. And I don't mean by heat, I mean in terms of closeness, and it's different from most other campuses, but that's what makes us so unique. Oh, Tina is almost here? Okay. And but we also have some of our Eagle entrepreneurs having their products on display, so you can see that. Our academic deans all have booths, so you can stop by, find out more about the programs you may be interested in. We have the National Bank here with their tuition promotion. Get in it to win it, please. It's a fantastic opportunity to win a year's tuition at Galen University, or anywhere else you may want to go. But we encourage you to come to Galen University. So once you sign up for their program, and you can find out more information from them. We also have the DFC here this morning. DFC also provides services for students. Our finance office has a booth as well. So you want to find out about our financial service options or scholarships, and you can do that, right? We have our SGA up front, and the marketing booth is there. We have marketing merchandise that you may also want to purchase. Those are available. So, yes. Tina is here, so we can get started. Okay, so Tina is almost here, thank goodness. So we can do that part, and then we can, so, Coach.
Good morning, everybody. One thing I want us all to do when Tina arrives on the bus, let's give her a big, loud applause when she gets here. All right, she's here. I'm going to count to 3, and I'm going to introduce Tina is finally here. She was scheduled to take the 8:15 bus, and there was no 8:15 bus, so she had to catch the 9 o'clock bus, and that was our problem. Tina, John, come on up. Not yet. There you are. Okay. Hi, Tina.
Hi.
Come on up. Stand still. Yeah. It's okay. John. We have two other teammates. Jada Brown, who's on the women's national football team, she's in camp right now in training. And then Jasmine Armstrong was part of our team also. She's also in camp as she's the goalie on the football team. So they would love to be here. They're here in spirit. They just wanted me to let everybody know that they love you guys. We're glad that we're back. And it was just a great opportunity to be part of the team. They just wanted me to share that with you guys. Just real quick, what we have right here, our team was put together basically 3 weeks before the event. John Waite has always paddled with our men's team, and so he's our experienced paddler. And Tina here was the first time she's been part of a Rutamaya team. And I give her a lot of praise, as is Jada Brown. She's never been on the team either. And it was, it's a lot of courage to get out there on that water for 4 days and battle and things like that. But none of this could have been done without John Waite on the boat. So let's give John a loud round of applause. John kind of was definitely the captain of the boat. He was in the back. He did all the hard work. But, it takes a man to admit some certain things. And on that third day, he said, these ladies carried me today. So, John, that really impressed me. Big time. Yeah. All right. And next to me is Tina Herrera. Tina, like I said, first time on a boat. or not a boat, but on the canoe. And she really tackled it with great aggression, I would say. She had 1 week of training, and then Jada was with the football team, and when she came, we put her on the boat for 1 week, and then we are basically in the competition. And you know, it was just a great honor for me. It was my first time ever really doing anything with the Ruta Maya, and it was a huge eye-opening experience for me. I was definitely the weak link of the team. You know, Mr. Owen is our coach, and he's actually out running, getting ice and things like that for us. We call him Sweet Pain Baby, and we'll definitely introduce him when we see when he arrives here on campus. So we have a couple awards here that we're going to give out. Can you give me John's first? John, if you want to take this out. Take this here. All right. And then Tina's. Tina, there you go. Okay. We started a tradition here back, I believe, in 2013, that when we win a championship or we finish first place, you become a member of the Wall of Fame. So when you walk in and you look to the right, you'll see our 5 straight years of national championships for our men's basketball program. And since our team won first place in their division in the Ruta Maya, they will now make the Wall of Fame. So, no further ado, I know you guys are anxious to get moving around and so forth. I'm going to hand the mic back over to Miss Deanna. Thank you very much, and enjoy your day.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, and congratulations again to our La Ruta Maya Eagle Paddlers. We're so very proud of them. I believe this is going to be something we do every year. We're even thinking of doing a paddling club. All right, that brings us to the end of our opening ceremonies for today's Eagle Day 2022 Expo and Fun Day. And I thank you all for being here. I invite you to enjoy the activities on the booths. We have 2 food trucks. The trucks are carrying beverage. Miss Yoli's is in the back with pizza, water. And yes, so, but I want... The food booths. There's a tacos. Yeah, there's a tacos truck. It's burgers. Okay. There's a burger truck, nice and tasty. And Miss Yol is carrying pizza, and you can get water and other beverages there. So I'd like to invite you to. I invite our DJ to send us off with a nice little jam, and you all can bust a move.